Hey, what's going on out there? I'm Sean Devine. Hope you all are doing well. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Sibilance plugin, and specifically we're going to use this to warm up hip-hop vocals. A lot of you are using preamps and microphones that may be producing some really harsh frequencies in your S's, and you're having trouble taming this. So Sibilance provides a lot of unique tools. It's an extremely powerful de-esser. So let's go ahead and dive in and warm up these hip-hop vocals. This is with it disabled.
Yeah, I've been hitting before the baseline. You ain't gotta recognize I'm going harder every night behind the scenes. Rippling time, I'm flowing through your stereo. Boost the highs, teaming the lows. 10 years in, feels like I just begun.
And with.
Yeah, I've been hitting before the baseline. You ain't gotta recognize I'm going harder every night behind the scenes. Rippling time, I'm flowing through your stereo. Boost the highs, teaming the lows. 10 years in, feels like I just begun. You searching for paper stacks and I already won, cause I found out the truth is here hidden deep inside. Nothing external is pure love, maternal. Every single.
If we just pull up a full reset with the threshold at 0 and the range at 0, there's going to be nothing applied at this point, but we're going to be able to see a representation of the sibilant frequencies that the plugin is picking up on.
Yeah, I've been hitting before the baseline. You ain't gotta recognize I'm going harder every night behind the scenes. Rippling time, I'm flowing through your stereo. Boost the highs, teaming the lows.
So we can see a lot of points being picked up here. Up at the top, we've got a visual representation of where our threshold will be set, which as we adjust this is controlling at what level or at what point when the signal crosses this threshold is Sibilance going to engage and start to apply gain reduction to those sibilant frequencies. We've also got a range control, and this is going to control the maximum amount of gain reduction that Sibilance is applying once we go above that threshold.
Yeah, I've been hitting before the baseline. You ain't gotta recognize I'm going harder. Yeah, I've been hitting before the baseline. You ain't gotta recognize I'm going harder every night behind the scenes. Rippling time, I'm flowing through your stereo. Boost the highs, teaming the lows. 10 years in, feels like I just begun. You searching for paper stacks and I already won.
So once you start seeing and hearing the problematic areas being attenuated, then we can go over to our range, and this is going to ultimately control, again, how intense that reduction is. If we have too much reduction, then it's going to start to sound a little bit unnatural. So you just want to be careful, and it just depends, again, on how extreme the S's are in this vocal. So let's just set it to about maybe 9 or 10 dB, which is quite a bit.
Yeah, I've been hitting before the baseline. You ain't gotta recognize I'm going harder every night behind the scenes. Rippling time, I'm flowing through your stereo. Boost the highs.
I'm going to bring it down just a little bit lower to make it more dramatic so we can hear what's going on. And then if we hit monitor, let's listen to what's happening. So you can hear all those harsh consonants that are being picked up there. We've also got some unique detection and mode controls. The detection control, if we go more towards the left side, you're going to see we have this narrower slope here. And this is going to be better just for strictly S sounds. And as we go towards the other side, we're going to get a wider detection, and this is going to be better for things like sh or ch. Longer consonants and harsh frequency sounds.
Not for lack of care, the depth just wasn't there. Everybody's scared to death of being alone. For me, that's when the great ideas start flowing. Don't know what you're capable of till you lose it all.
Started to hear some things being attenuated that I don't necessarily want to. So I'm going to put it somewhere right in there. And then the mode control, you may be familiar with other de-essers, the Waves de-esser, where you have just a wide and a split. You kind of toggle between them. Cool thing about Sibilance is we can blend these together. So with a wider mode, again, we're going to be covering a wider frequency spectrum of what is being reduced by Sibilance. And as we go towards split, this is only going to apply gain reduction to frequencies above 4K.
I've been starting to realize my essence lately. If your intent phony, don't conversate me. Real ones hang around long enough to know. Man, a few words, let the music introduce the flow. Don't get confused, cause I care so much. That's just how I live my life. Golden views, Midas touch. Never been the realistic type C, but the reality is you better look out for me.
If you turn look ahead on, it's going to give you a slightly more accurate sibilance detection. However, it does apply a slight amount of delay or latency. All right, y'all. So a much warmer, more pleasant result for our hip hop vocals with sibilance dialed in there. A lot of you out there are dealing with this harsh S issue, especially with hip hop vocals where we're doing heavy compression, a lot of aggressive EQ in the high end. So utilizing the Sibilance plugin, we can really give our listeners a much more pleasant experience, and we can also have the brightness but not the harshness. So hope this helps. Thanks for watching.
Nothing external is pure love maternal. Yeah, I've been hit before the baseline. You ain't gotta recognize I'm going hard every night behind the scenes. Rippling time, I'm flowing through your stereo. Boost the highs, taming the lows. 10 years in, feels like I just begun. You search